It's 2023. Yep, it's 2023. It's 2023. You on your phone, you on Instagram, you get all the hype. I mean, you're still a lustful guy. You get all the hype. You're scrolling through. You're just going through your phone, and I mean, you post pictures. You're just like that cool guy at that moment. You're that cool guy. When I say you're that cool guy, you guys probably think I'm just saying you're that cool guy because you just feel cool. No, you're that cool guy because people know it, because people can feel it. You're that cool guy. You you're on Instagram, you posting, females like your pictures. Everything just makes a lot of sense. And when I say everything just makes a lot of sense, I'm saying in the bad boy space because I was once a bad boy. I know how it feels to be a bad boy. I've been in the bad boy space, and yeah, you get in touch with this girl who liked your pictures, who commented on your pictures. You just keep going. You're texting. You're going through it. You're feeling it. Everything is just fine. You guys talk. You guys talk. She opens up. She opens up. You basically become one. You become her emotional source. When you become an emotional source, I'm not just saying like, bro, you guys talk like you guys open up about everything. Me, I as a guy, I opened up. Well, I didn't open up. Isn't like open up, openly open up is because one thing I know about us, man, we don't really open up. One of the worst things you want to do is tell a girl about your problems. Tell a girl your problems. Okay, let's get back to the story. So basically, we start talking. We start talking. By that time, she has a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend. You may wonder. I mean, I know it's bad. She has a boyfriend, and then we keep talking. We just keep talking. We just keep talking. We just keep talking. We're talking through it, and we actually, I caught feelings. First thing, okay, I caught feelings, but at first I didn't really feel that like that because she was the one who was trying to interact. So I caught feelings. After I caught feelings, I was like, you know what, bro? Should I tell her how I feel or should just be a bitch about it, keep it to myself? Uh, I decided, no, you know what? I just tell her how I feel. And then I went through boom, boom, boom. I was like, yo, actually, I fuck with you. This is how I feel about you. I love you. I feel like we're meant to be a thing. And she was like, the first thing she said was not her being surprised. The first expression was not her being surprised and shit. She asked why. Now I had to explain myself. But I mean, I was cool with that. I was cool with explaining myself. Then I went through explaining myself. I was like, yo, actually, the reasons why I love you is because you're just there for me every time. I've always been a lonely guy. I've always been a loner. So you just keep me busy. You get me back to my emotional stage because when you're chasing money, emotionally you detach. Okay. Yeah, I tell her I feel. She's like, okay, she's chilled about it. Then we continue talking, we're talking. We'd call almost every day, maybe like at least like 3 times a day, and that is a lot if you guys know it. At least like an hour per day, and then at night we'll just talk through midnight. We'll talk maybe around from 9 or 10 to at least 3. You can do the math there. We'll talk through that and we'll just get along like that. I'd see her on her weirdest looks. I'd see her on the chalked times, on the chalked bad times. But I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with that and just proceed with it. I proceeded. I was like, oh, you know what? This is how she makes me feel a certain way. So why should I? Okay, boom, boom, boom. Next things I know. Okay, days go by. We still continue to talk, and then there was this morning. She doesn't text me. She doesn't do shit. She doesn't answer my calls. She doesn't do any of those. You questioning yourself why she isn't doing that. Okay, I didn't really question myself that much. I didn't ask so many questions. I didn't have a lot of questions. I was like, you know what? Maybe she needs space. Then I gave her enough space. I gave her the space, and then I was chilled about it. After I was chilled about that, okay, I asked her. I text her what's up, what's going on, and then she's like, nothing is going on, but I can feel there's something wrong. I can sense there's something wrong. She's like, nothing's going on. Okay, I'm like, oh, there isn't. Okay, now I'm chilling. But then I pursued her to actually tell me what's going on. I'm like, yo, actually, what is it? Oops. Oh fuck. Gents, I almost fucked my phone, but I broke my tripod because of the air. I guess I'll just hold the camera and continue with the story. Okay, I'll just hold the camera. Okay. Basically, she goes on, she's on some, yo, actually, I'll call you midnight and we'll talk about it. Tomorrow midnight we'll talk about it because I'm not home and I only have midnight data. Okay, I'm like, oh okay, no, that's chill. That's super chill. I march through, I just go through I just go through it my day. Oh, I fucked it up for real. Look at that. This is the stand. I guess I need to buy a new one now. Okay, I'm like, okay, I go on with my day. The next day comes, midnight comes. I text her around, what time are we? What time was it? I think it was 20 to midnight, 20 to 12. I text her, she's like, I guess it's not midnight yet. I'm like, oops, what does that mean? What does that mean, dude? Like, what is it? Okay, I was like, I texted oops, and then I was like, chill about it. Time goes by. Okay, midnight hits. She calls me. When she calls me, she's like, okay, I forgot to tell you, she texted me, Gucci. I can't remember what she texted me exactly, but she texted me, it's annoying, and I don't know, at the same time, it's pissing her off. Okay, we get there, midnight, she calls me, I'm like, yo, what's actually going on? She's like, yo, actually, I I just keep falling in love with you. Every time we call, I learn to love you. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean by that? She's like, um, it's annoying that I love you. I feel a certain way about you. I love you so much. You just make me feel safe around you. We talk about everything. You make me open up. You get me to open up, and you open up. So, and it's just annoying that I can't have you. I'm like, wait, who said you can't? You know, you're a guy, obviously. You're like, yo, who said you can't? And you're like, yo, who said you can't? Again, she's like, yo, we actually can't date because I have a boyfriend. And my man, I was like, yo, your man is not a mountain. He can't be moved. I mean, I didn't really force her to move him because I got my time and I got more of the time because her man is not in town. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Fast forward that. Okay, fast forward that. She's like, okay, I hear you. And then and then I'm like, yo, actually, bro, don't let anything stop you from getting what you want. That's me telling her that. I'm like, yo, don't let your man stop you from getting what you want, bro. You know what you want. Just go for what you want. Okay. We proceed to talk. We then talk about her day. I ask her about her day. I talk about my day. I talk about the struggles, and we just we joke about what was happening earlier. We joke about the feelings and shit. Hey, we just continue to talk, and bro, the next thing I know, bro, we're telling each other we love each other. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and then it just goes on. It goes on. Boom, 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 boom. Fast forward. Let me just fast forward the story because we won't finish talking if we can. Then boom, 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 boom. Fast forward. We're talking. It feels like we talking. We're talking like mad talking. Okay, and when we're talking, I happen to leave, go to the rurals. If you've been following up, I went to the rurals. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Fast forward. Go to the rurals. We talk every day, and then in the rurals, time goes by. I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. I think she drifted away, but it really did, it fucked me up big time. And I was like, you know what, dude? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get shit to do and just grind through. And that's how a man gets crushed into having killer instincts, But if you want an advice on this one thing I'll tell you is, bro, in any case, in any scenario, bro, you happen to be in my shoes, bro, because I'm not gonna lie to you, it was hard. Being with her was hard as fuck because we'd be together, and we'd go through problems, and I'd realize her red flags, but I still march them. And bro, if you ever happen to get to that situation, bro, just leave her, bro. like leave her, bro. And yeah, because if you keep being there, you get addicted to the toxic, to the toxic emotions, to the toxic love. You get used to it, and you just feel like, yo, you know what? Actually, bro, fuck it. I just want to be with this person. I just want to talk to this person, because you're now addicted to you. You're just addicted to the talking. You addicted to your feelings, because being on your feelings for the most amount of time, you get addicted to that. You get used to it, and when you have to detach from being on your feelings, it's hard as fuck, but it's worth it, because when you get through that feeling, you just become untouchable. You become someone, you become invincible. Let me put it that way. You become a rock. You become un unknockable. You become you like okay. You basically hard to knock off. Yes, that's what I want to say. But one thing I'll tell you, after you get over that, everything is just gonna make a lot of sense. And after it does make sense, bro, trust me, you're gonna crush it. You're just gonna crush it. I'm not just talking financially and shit like that. You're just gonna crush it, like crush it, cause then like crush it crazy. But one thing I'm gonna tell you, discipline isn't loud. It doesn't feel powerful. It's quiet. It's repetitive, and nobody claps for it. But one thing I'm gonna tell you, hey, if you guys made it this far, thank you for watching, and hope this video makes you a better person. Hope you realize, hope you find yourself throughout the video. Hope this video makes you feel you're you're someone else, you belong to someone else, you're something, you know.